So, look, I had this experience. I'm going to talk about it. So, anyways, the point is this. Here's a couple of things, some couple of advices. Always look for the official and regulated way of doing things. When I was younger, I used to think that, rules are stupid. Rules are for fools or something. But as I've gotten older, rules are there for a reason. Laws, procedures, all these different things, they are there for a reason. Because every time people don't follow them and, someone decides to do their own thing or whatever, they are going to get their shit fucked up. It might look cute for the first couple of minutes, for the first day, for the first month or week, and it's like really fucking cool until the bullshit starts kicking through the door. Oh, yes, it's bullshit around 78. Here we go again, and then before you know it, whatever thing that you thought was so cool ends up boom in your face, and it's really nasty. So when I tell you to always do things by the book, I'm not doing that because I'm like trying to be a stickler or I'm just some annoying dweeb. Let me tell you guys something. I want you guys to be a pain in the ass. I want you to be a pain in the ass. You're supposed to be a pain in the ass. When something isn't being done correctly, when something isn't being done properly, when your boundaries, when your rules are being violated, you are supposed to stand up 165%. Because let me tell you what the issue is. People outside on this earth, people outside out here, even people in your family, your mother, your father, these people included, it's not that they do things. All these people, they don't do things with you in mind. They don't care about you. They do things with themselves in mind. What is the easiest, the cheapest, the simplest way that I can do this for this person because this person is annoying me? This person talks too much. How can I take money from this guy for the simplest and easiest and cheapest way? My point is that the world is filled to the brim with so many scams, with so much fraud, dude, I could keep on talking. The world is filled with so much nasty, yucky, two-faced shit that, I promise you, at a certain stage, you're just better off going to an official government building and saying, hey, I need X, Y, and Z. Who are the people that can help me with that? Regulated official, like even if you're gonna go do your surgery, like let's say you're gonna go do surgery, don't just go do surgery at some guy. Go to the regulated government medical whatever the fuck board and go search up for these people who have all their credentials. Because let me tell you why. As I always say, it's better to be safe than it is to be sorry. It's better for you to think, maybe I might have overreacted compared to, oh shit, what did I just do? What did I just get into? And then turns out there was an extra step or an extra weird fraud bullshit that came up out of fucking left field. I'm telling you, I know how this shit works, bro. I know how this shit works. And I'm telling you, this stuff is ass, man. Like, I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying, like, if you watch my videos I talked about before, I said to you as like, you need to make sure, like, I said this, a real man plans. A real man doesn't just do things. I'm telling you, if you're one of these guys who just does things based on emotions, you just do things based on how you feel, you don't check, you don't think, you don't wait, you don't pause, you're going to get fucked up, bro. You're going to get fucked up. You're going to get fucked up. Your shit's going to get fucked up. Like, you need to proceed on this earth very cautiously. Very cautiously, okay? Yeah, maybe if you're in the gym, you can just lift some weights, okay? You should still be cautious then, because if you can fuck around and you can actually get hurt. You can fucking, a dumbbell can fall on your foot and you can break your foot. It's happened before. I remember one of my teachers, she had a dumbbell and it fucking fell on her toe, a big toe. She was in pain like crazy, and was bleeding like out of her mind. But it's still like, that's one of the things I always say. Do not underestimate things, bruv. You know, something can go from being very, very small to being very, very big in a couple of seconds, bruv. I know this thing, bruv. And another thing, what I want you to do is I want you to be a stickler on your boundaries, on your everything. People are going to call you annoying. People are going to call you lame. People are going to call you that you're not fun. But let me translate what that thing is. What they're basically saying is he doesn't allow us to disrespect his boundaries. And that's why we don't like him. Because if you allow, people will love you. They don't even love you. They see you as a mark. They see you as a fucking mark, as a sitting duck, as a victim that they can use and exploit. People will use and exploit you. These are very real things. I'm not making this up. This is very real. This should shock you wherever you're at. People will use you. People will steal from you. People will abuse you. People will get you into bullshit, crazy shit. People will fucking do it. I swear to God, they will. They don't care anything about you. You need to grow up. Listen to me. These people, they don't care anything about you. They aim to extract, to take, to get from you for themselves. And you need to make sure whatever transaction is happening, you need to think about it, premeditate whatever transaction that's happening. You need to be cautious, be calm. You need to relax about it. It's best to do a little bit. Don't do too much because you don't know how some of these things might end up being. You know, for the first 5-6 months of this year, more like 4 or 5 months of this year, not January, I was so dedicated to finding out how to make money online. I was doing everything I can, sending emails, collecting emails, doing this, doing that. And, you know, I know some of these guys on YouTube or whatever. I don't even click on that bullshit. Like literally, I literally say no. I literally say click me out of that shit. Because I know how these things work. I know how this thing is going to happen. I know, I can feel it in my bones. You know, I can feel it in my bones that this thing is going to go tits up on me. It's going to turn retarded very fucking quickly. And it's like, fuck. What I'm saying is you need to be cautious on this earth. It's not a fucking, guys, life is not a fucking game. I swear to God, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. You are literally 1 to 2, 3 decisions away. Honestly, 1 decision away from your shit getting fucked up. Like up the ass, like fucked up. Like your shit got fucked up. You got lied on, scammed on, frauded on, and your shit is fucked up on level 68. It's really that bad. So when I'm trying to tell you that whatever you do, make sure that shit is official. Whatever you do, you don't want to get into some weird backdoor bullshit. I'm telling you, that backdoor stuff has never helped anybody. Okay? I'm so real. I'm being so fucking for real with you right now. And ultimately, you have to understand that, like, when it comes to other people in this earth, they don't speak from a position where they want to help you. They want to do something good for you. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. So if you're not going to, like, put your foot down, I don't care if it's your mama, your papa, your fucking, your mammy, your pappy, your pet turtle, I don't give a fuck what their names is, on these are my boundaries, this is what I'm going to accept. And it doesn't matter what they try to argue, what they try to say, because I'm telling you this, you're going to get fucked up. And another thing I want you to do, if you ever go get something done, let's say you're moving, whether it's this or whatever, want that shit in writing, all of it. Every single time. I want the writing, I want your signature on it. And if they say no, don't do the transaction. Don't do it. Because that is your proof, and you got to keep a file of these things, bruv. Because you know what it is, bro? Let me tell you what it is. People think what I'm saying is a big fat joke until it turns serious. It's very funny until it turns serious. And let me tell you about something in life. Your luck, your situation, and other people's situations and lucks, they're not the same. Stop comparing them. That's one of the biggest things I always say. It's like, do not compare yourself to people. Do not compare yourself to their lives, to what they're doing, what's happening, because the fundamental fabric of their reality, of their life, is very different to yours. They're not the same thing. So you might as well leave them alone and stop talking about them, because you're going to end up comparing yourself to something that's honestly, you might as well compare yourself to birds, to like fucking Batman or Superman or some fictional movie character, because like you might as well at that stage, because it's so far removed and so just fundamentally different from what you're actually living in. So I guess let's round it off. Number one, stand up for yourself. Stand up and advocate for yourself, for your things to get done. Step number two, stand up and advocate for yourself, your stuff to get done. You need to be proactive. You need to wake up in the morning. You need to send the email. You need to make the phone call. You need to make the extra effort, the extra step. That's a very big deal. Number two, official. Whatever you do, make sure it is official. Make sure that it is being done correctly under the proper guidelines, proper procedures, proper. Nothing backdoor, nothing under the table, nothing black market bullshit, none of that. I'm telling you, listen, yes, can you buy sandals like Crocs from like some Indian shop? Obviously, yes, you can do that. From some Indian shop, yes, you can buy sandals. You can buy certain things like, I don't know, like like a hat at some on the side of the road. Okay, it's a hat, but anything important, anything serious, anything to do with like your health, like things to do with like pills and creams and shit, fuck no. If it has anything to do with technology, fuck no. If it's anything to do with your bank account or financial stuff, fuck no. Another thing, this is one of my other rules. When it comes to construction equipment, cleaning equipment, stoves, oven, fridges, I don't care what. Anything that has the potential that looks like it can hurt you, it very much can. You know what it is, bro? Let me tell you something. I had this terrible experience. I remember there was some bullshit that happened time back where we basically had to burn something. And it was this sharp gust of wind that came and fire almost burned my face. It was that serious. And I would have fucking looked like like a little bit like a KFC right now, And ever since from then, I was like, never again. When it comes to all this stuff, I need someone who's designated to show me this is how this works. This is how it should work. Even with plumbing, don't just be like, oh, I'll do it by myself. Fuck no. Find a plumber, let the plumber do plumbing, and have the plumber explain to you, do this when this happens, do this when that happens. Or maybe go take a short course in plumbing that's like, I think 2-3 months or something. Or another short course in electricity or something. I don't know. You get the idea. I'm saying this stuff because, guys, you know what it is, guys. With everything I'm saying, prevention is the key. I remember my principal, way back when in the day, he used to say something. He said, trouble is very easy to get into. Very easy, but exceptionally difficult to get out. Trouble, let me say that again. Trouble is easy to get into, very difficult to get out. It could, like, honestly, dude, if you're a young person and maybe you made a mistake, you can maybe shake it off. It might take a year or 2 or 3, you can shake it off. But especially as you get older, dude, it gets harder and longer to shake off. So let me just do the recap and we can all go home. But keep this with you. Number one, part of what I was saying, be a stickler about your rules. Stand up for yourself, advocate for yourself, get angry, show that. Because let me tell you why. If someone, like a lot of people, they're not even mad at the fact that you are talking about how they stole or whatever. they're not mad at the fact that they stole or anything. They're mad at the fact that you're talking about it. They're mad at the fact that you're holding them accountable. A lot of people on this earth, they want to be able to run and roam and run up and down and do whatever they want, whenever they want, to whoever they want, however they want. And when you become the type of person that says, I will not allow that, not with me, I can almost guarantee you, you are going to have problems. Because people outside on this earth, they're very fucking disrespectful. And a lot of these people, they need to be checked. Another thing too, let me tell you something else since we're here. I don't care, let's have this conversation. Respect is very much overrated. Respect is overrated. I'm telling you, respect is overrated. Respect, it is an ego thing. People just want their egos kissed. People just want their booties kissed. That's it. You don't have to respect anybody. Look, I'm not saying that you need to curse people out, but you don't need to say your hellos or your hi or your good mornings or any. You don't need to say that bullshit. Just get to the fucking deal. Just get to the fucking point. Literally. I promise you. Now you can throw in a little, hey, what's good, point, and then you just boom, dart into the deal. You know? Because, like, the thing is, people don't respect or value that shit at all, bro. They don't respect it or value that shit at all. It makes you look like a mark. It makes you look stupid. It makes you look weak. It makes you look like a bitch, bro. I'm dead ass right now, bro. So, like, at the end of the day, bro, it's your life and you gotta take this shit seriously. And I'm telling you this right now as I'm talking to you. You will never in your life ever regret doing something the correct and official way. Never in your life. That is how you fundamentally move your life forward. I'll tell you another thing, bro. A lot of these people saying make money online, how to make money online. Those people are fucking liars, guys. Making money online is not the way people think it is. Like, it's possible, yes, in theory, is it possible to do something? Yes, in theory, but it doesn't mean it's going to practically work out that way in the real life. You know, it's kind of like with this thing about surgeries. And I always tell people this about surgeries, which is that, like, when it comes to surgeries, especially cosmetic surgery, it's one thing if it's medical, like you got into a car accident, you need surgery, obviously. But especially, even still then, right? But especially with like facial cosmetic surgeries, you know, they always get told this is like, guys, listen, don't do that surgery on your nose, on your ears, on your eyes. Oh my God, leave the eyes alone. Oh my God, eyes are so serious, even the ears, all right, depending on what the procedure is. But still, it's just the fact that, like, in your head, you have this idea on what it should look like. But it doesn't mean it's going to translate that way in reality. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. You know, I'm being so real with you guys. You'll never regret doing something the official and proper way, or just better off leaving it alone. I'm telling you, bro. Because you might think that, no, it's actually better. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. Because many people, they tried to fly close to the sun. They thought they were going to get a little bit more, and there was nothing there. There's nothing there, and they ended up losing, you know? So please, listen to me. I know some of you guys, you might be from wherever the fuck you're from, bro. Like, look for the official dedicated ways and means. Not anything else. I'm telling you, you'll regret it. Even something else, like, I'll tell you right now, right, with these online money-making people, stay away from these people. Stay away from them. These people are not your friends. These people are liars. Let me tell you something. You guys are not going to like this. Take your ass to school, brother. Take your ass to school. Don't listen to shit. Let me say that again. Take your ass to school. Go to school, brother. Go to school, get you a good degree, and coast out in life, bro. I'm telling you, take your ass to school, get your documents right, study hard, study specific, learn whatever topic of the day is. Learn that shit and carry the fuck on. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. If you disobey what I'm saying, you're gonna get your shit fucked up, bro. Let me tell you something. A lot of these guys will sell you courses on how to make money. Meantime, they actually never made money in that way. They never made money. in that way. They never did. So like when I'm trying to tell you, bro, like dead ass, you need to stay awake in these streets. It's really that serious and it's really that important. So yeah, that's my little 3 cents for the moment, man. Please guys, do not let people take you as a fool out here. Advocate for yourself. Remember, as I always say in these videos, rule number 1, animal law, you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for yourself, and you need to look at the most realistic main ways there. These online people, forex guru, dropshipping millionaire people, stay away from them. Literally stay away from them. I'm telling you, take your ass to school. Whatever that guy is talking about, you don't know what type of fraud this guy's in, what type of backdoor deals he's making. You don't know that stuff. You only see what these people show you. You only see what people tell you. You don't know the full story. You don't know what's actually happening behind the scenes. And if you could see what's happening behind the scene, you would be like, whoa, this stuff is crazy. Turns out there's some sort of drug involvement, human trafficking, fraud, you don't know what. Or maybe there's scamming people and that shit was bullshit. You don't know that shit. So I'm telling you, dude. So yeah, that's basically my thing here. Bro, please listen, heed my voice. If you're listening, please just know this is a message from God. The fact that you're listening to this at this time, there might be something that's about to happen, and this is the wisdom that you need to prevent bullshit from happening to you. So please listen to me. Thank you. See you guys on the next one, okay? Stay safe out here. It's crazy.